to be here. We, you know, it's from the time it was announced that we were selected to come to the All-State Sugar Bowl. It was the excitement filled Rebel Nation and obviously our staff and kids. And we've enjoyed a little time off for Christmas and anxiously awaiting our team meeting tonight at 7:45 when I get to look those guys in the eyes and remind them why we're here. And that's to compete against a very good Oklahoma State football team in one of the greatest venues of college athletics, and historically for Ole Miss, you know, playing in the Sugar Bowl means so much, and I know our people are going to show up and be very, very vocal in New Orleans and have a good time. But we want that to happen. We want our kids to enjoy the experience, but we want to compete to the best of our ability, and that'll be the things we stress starting tonight. Oklahoma State, Coach Gundy's team is really, really, really a good football team. They score in a lot of ways. Their special teams are solid. Defensively, they remind us a lot of us. Stingy in the red zone, give up some yards, which we have, and when you're playing good offenses like they are, we'll give up some. So I think one of the keys is which defense plays really well in the red zone. But excited to be here, and again, can't wait to see our kids tonight and make sure they all get here and are safe and ready to go to work.
Are you missing? How many are you missing right now? People still in transit?
Yeah, just stopped at the desk. Look like we're about 20 short. They're supposed to be here, you know, by 7 o'clock. So I think most of the ones left, there's about 6 that were waiting on planes to land, and then the rest are driving.
You've talked a lot, Hugh, about dissecting how you prepared for the bowl game last year, and you know what did you find, and what might you change? I mean, how's this different?
Well, the routine last year was very much scattered. Once we arrived at the bowl site, I'm finding that there's some advantages to being the home team, you know, getting to pick some of the things that you do first, and you know, just having some consistency from day to day, from now until the time to play, I think is very important. Maybe the way we practiced beforehand, we really we treated it like a second spring for some of the threes, but also got back to some of the fundamentals and just stressed the importance of us, why we're coming to this game, and the honor it is to represent the Southeastern Conference in the Sugar Bowl is a big deal, and let's embrace that and be sure we understand it, and that should reflect in the way we handle our downtime and all the hoopla that's around these games. That's great for our sport, but we've got to keep our mind focused on preparing.
Is the preparation different because the game is one day later for you?
Oh, everything's moved back a little bit. I think last year we arrived on the 25th, so I mean, the days are a bit removed. I just made sure that the days from this point forward had some consistency to them. That's really the only thing I've done different from last year, but absent the before we left, we kept them longer this year. But we're going to have a little workout tonight, which is a little different also. Paul and his staff, we've got med balls and bands, and we're going to get a good little workout here in one of the rooms somewhere.
What was Breland's practice like in Oxford when it became clear to him that maybe his role was going to be a little more increased?
Real pleased with Breland. I think he's going to have a big game. Excited to see him play.
How have you seen him grow this year? What's different from him than from August?
Well, it's just maturing. I mean, athletically, everyone knows the athlete that he is, but it takes a young man to mature to handle the grind of this season, and from week to week to week, and doing it every single day. And he's embraced that and gotten better.
Do you sense that the way last year's bowl game went has kind of fueled these players since the end of the regular season to do better?
You know, it's hard for me to judge players. I don't know of any coach, but I can tell you it has fueled me and my approach and our staff. And hopefully that transcends into our players and the way they prepare also.
Time for one more.
What do you expect to see from Oklahoma State? Sounds like a little uncertainty around their quarterbacks right now, I guess.
Well, we've prepared for both. You know, they've played both every game pretty much. I mean, they've done some different things, but you know, we'll be ready for both. And it's hard to stop those guys. They're very good, and their coaches do a good job preparing them. They get very good skill guys, and their quarterbacks play well, and they give you a lot of different things to prepare for. But we obviously have seen both plays, so we've worked against packages with both in there.
Good, bud? We're good?
Good?
Thank you.